morning viewers, this is Gazza here and welcome to Detecting Oz. Today I've returned to do some detecting at this spot. I was here only a short time ago with the Manticore and I was amazed to get a few coins out of this area, although I'd detected it heavily over the years. And so I'm just giving this area a bit of a go. I actually found a couple of half pennies here last time. So I've got my Manticore here and I'm using the all-terrain high conductors this morning. So we'll see how that goes, because that seemed to work here pretty well last time. Anyhow, I've got a well, there it is. There's a pretty good signal here amongst all the trash, so I might just dig that one and see if it's anything good. Oh, it's very rocky here. It's all full of rocks. There's a signal in there somewhere, but I've just got to get it out from amongst all the rocks. Anyhow, I'll dig it out and I'll get back to you. Okay, well this is what it ended up being, just an old buckle type thing. Alright, we'll carry on. It's a beautiful summer's morning. It's supposed to get into the high 20s I think today later on, so I'm out fairly early this morning to take advantage of the beautiful cool temperatures. I got a signal here, it was in the 40s. I thought it may be just an old pull tab, but it's just part of a barrel, I think, of a cap gun. There's a bit of writing on there. Alright, let's continue onwards. Geez, I thought this might be a coin. Good numbers, but it's only just a little washer. One of them pesky little washers. They give you such a good signal. Alright. Eventually, I dug a really nice signal. Very coin-like. And I've dug this out here. And I think I do see a coin down here. Oh, very bent. Whatever it is. It is a coin of some sort. Probably a George V halfpenny again, but it's very thin and bent. Yeah. It's a bit unusual. Looks a bit like George V there. Yeah, I wonder why it's bent like that. Anyhow, I suppose it's today's first coin, so that's good. Hopefully there might be a few more around here. Okay, well I wasn't finding anything where I was, so I've come down the hill again and I'm down near the river, and I've managed to up my sensitivity to 24. I'm trying to get a bit of extra depth here. I'm still in the high conductor setting, and I've just got this signal. And it's just a bit of an old rivet. So that was fairly deep, although not as deep as some of the targets I was getting the other day. Alright, let's carry on. What a beautiful morning. And I've just found the remains of a fish that someone didn't want to take home with them. Alright, when I was here the other day I got a Commonwealth penny from that spot there. It's dated 1926, and very close by this morning I've sort of wandered into the same area, and I reckon we may have another penny here. It's very close to the surface. It's a bit crusty. I'll clean that one up when I get home. It could be another Commonwealth one, I'm not sure. Oh well, it was worthwhile wandering back into this area. Alright, these are the type of signals I'm sort of listening for. Alright, I'll dig that one and see what it is. Well, the Manticore has done it again. From that hole, look at that. We have a Commonwealth halfpenny. Looks to be in fairly good condition, and it's dated 1911. One of the early ones. Oh, very nice. Yep, just going slowly through this area and just picking out any good signals. Often they're rubbish, but in this case it was something much better. Alright, here's a fairly good signal. I'll just do a bit of a experiment and see if I get it in all-terrain general. No worries. And yesterday I was having a bit of a play around with this, and now I went into Goldfields General. It's supposed to do a noise cancel every time you change modes. Yes, that gives a very definite signal as well. Anyhow, I might go back to where I was. And do another noise cancel. Anyhow, I'll dig that one out and I'll get back to you. And it just turned out to be one of those little rivets. Seems to be a lot of them in the ground around here. Alright, let's carry on and hopefully we'll find something better. And by gee, these old rivets give you a good signal. The breeze is really quite strong now. I've been going through this area and I've been getting lots of signals in the low 70s, but yeah, they all end up just being little rivets and washers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's getting a bit annoying finding too many of them here. Could be a coin though. Good signal. Alright, we'll carry on. Yes, apparently there used to be an old sawmill in that direction, and another time I was here, and all through this area there's these big old rivets. I was talking to one of the locals a couple of years ago, and he said when the belts on the sawmill needed replacing, they'd knock all these old rivets off and replace the belts. and put new rivets on, so that's why there's just so many through this area. So anyhow, we'll keep going and see what else we can find. Just been wandering along the banks of the river, haven't really got much. I've done this all before, as have others, as I found out, and I got this faintest of faint signals, and I dug this deep hole just about to China. I'm about 2 inches below ground level there, so that's about 11 inches, about a foot right down there. And I pulled it out, and look at that, we have a coin. I guess it looks like a penny of some sort. Probably pretty crusty, but yeah, I'll clean that one up when I get home. And yeah, it just shows how deep you got to go to get the coins here on the edge of the river. And it was only just the faintest of faint signals on the Manticore. Alright, we'll carry on. Perhaps there's another 1 or 2 coins here for me. Anyhow, just there, that's where I've got that penny or whatever I just dug. Got another good signal here, closer to the surface. But it looks as though we scored ourselves a 1 cent coin this morning. That's the first for the morning. Alright. Now all the rivets I've been finding have been coming in on the 70s on the screen. And I got a good signal out of here. It was in the low 90s or 80s. And I've just dug it up, and it does look like a coin, but it's not, I don't think. No, it's just a big old washer. Ah well. I got a good signal. It was about 85 on the Manticore. First of all, I thought it was probably only part of an old can or something, but I dug it up, and we may have our first silver for today. Little sixpence, I think. It's got a bit of a scratch on it. I don't know if I put it there or what. Possibly. Anyhow, it's not an old one. It's just George VI one. Alright, 1 silver for today. Just wandering through this area, and about the only good targets I've got have ended up being those rivets of all different shapes and sizes, and washers and things like that. But I finally did get a coin here. Nothing terribly exciting though, because it's just a 2 cent coin. Anyhow, it's about time for me to go home now, so that might be the last coin for the day. Okay, just a quick look at the best from today. But first of all, here's the rubbish pile. The most prolific find from this area was the washers and rivets. They sound just like a coin, so you just have to dig them, I'm afraid. I can remember detecting the same area years ago and being frustrated by all this sort of stuff that comes up. But anyhow, we did get a few coins today. This flattened and curved coin is obviously a George V halfpenny, and just how or why it ended up like this, I have no idea. And turning it over, there's absolutely no detail left on this side at all. And 3 very crusty pennies from today. 2 of them look to be Commonwealth pennies, you can just see the circle on them, and the other one is a 1951 kangaroo penny. Those copper coins don't tend to fare very well after being buried in damp river flats for many years, and by far the best condition copper coin is this 1911 Commonwealth of Australia 1 halfpenny. And today's only silver coin, 1945 sixpence. Unfortunately, someone put a big scratch on it when they were digging it. Now, why couldn't that happen to one of the old crusty pennies rather than today's only silver? Oh well, it's not the first time it's happened to me, and no doubt it won't be the last time either. The other side is scratch free anyhow. Okay, counting the 1 and 2 cent coin, that makes a total of 8 coins for today. I know others have detected it in this area, so in the light of that I suppose we did okay today. Anyhow, that's about all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all again next time.